Hello, hopefuls. I hope you all are doing great. Let's see. I need to wipe this off. Is that better? I'm using my phone. I always have my SD card somewhere or need to charge my battery in my camera. But anyway, happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you all are having a great holiday, staying safe. And thank you so much for those that have served and sacrificed for our country, for your service. Thank you. So today I'm cooking on the grill and I need to go to the store and I don't want to go to the store. I went to Food Line yesterday and I didn't even think to get chili. I didn't even think to get coleslaw. I do have a little bit and I checked last night and it wasn't bad. I wanted to get some corn. Right now corn is on sale. Usually in the summertime. So it's like 5 for $1. And then I wanted to get some zucchini to put on the grill. But I don't feel like going. But I'm going to have to go to get some chili. I got to have the works for the whole hot dog, even though I can only eat one. But I have to have the works. And I wanted to make some good baked beans. Some really good baked beans. Not just pour them out the can. And I don't do that a lot. But anyway, let me get started with these ribs. Okay, y'all, so I marinated them. And usually for cookouts, we just have the basics. Hot dogs and hamburgers, that's it. And I wanted something different today. I should have took some chicken out because I cooked chicken on the grill the other day and they absolutely loved it. But I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this and this is it. I should have got 2 racks, but this will have to do. And 2 slabs, and this will have to do. I did a recipe from Food Network, so I will see if I can find it and link it below for the rub. And now I'm putting in a broiler pan on 250 for 2 hours. Yeah, for 2 hours. And you have to put, the recipe is calling for apple cider vinegar and something else. Y'all have to check and see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. It was in the refrigerator for an hour. I should have did it overnight, but I was too lazy. I kept putting it off, y'all. So I'm getting ready to put the apple cider vinegar and whatever else it's calling for. And then put it in the oven, cover it up, and put it in the oven for 2 hours. Hi, guys. So this is what's for dinner today. Today is Memorial Day. I think I did start this video off. I did. I just can't remember because so much has happened since then. I was trying to go to the store, y'all, and get some cheese because they wanted to make grilled cheese sandwiches the other day. Used up all the rest of my cheese and I just bought some. And then I wanted to get some zucchini and corn on the cob and some chili, but I ended up making my own chili today because I have to have chili. And Jason was messing with his battery. For some reason his battery keeps going dead while he's at work. And it's fine at home because I'll go to the store and you know, it starts up and everything. But when I let Trail drive my car. So anyway, I was trying to go to Food Line right quick and it cut off at the stop sign. So anyway, it didn't take long. My mama came and picked this up and Jason got it back to the house, but I didn't go to the store. So anyway, that's what I was trying to get. So I guess this is enough, but I did want some zucchini and some corn on the cob. But anyway, all right, y'all, so we having hamburgers and I patted them up instead of the, you know, the frozen patties you buy. And I know presentation is everything, y'all. If you've been with me for a while, you know how I roll sometimes, but not today. I'm ready to sit down. I did some coleslaw and I got heavy-handed with the milk. I don't know what in the world I was doing, but anyway, then I used the same spoon as that. I'm sorry, y'all. Some coleslaw. I just had a little bit and it may look a little brown because it's what I had when I went the other day to get some coleslaw. But you know, usually coleslaw, you know, goes bad really quickly, but this didn't because we just had it like maybe a couple of days ago. Okay, this is still the Mexican corn that I made. It's all hard on the side because that's cheese and stuff. And yeah, Jason's been eating that. He loves that. And that's what's left. So some more hot dogs. I made some chili from scratch. I'll see if I can find the recipe and put it down below because Jason said it's really good. So I made some chili from scratch. I may just start doing that. It's a lot more effort, but Really easy. Brown sugar, mustard, onion powder, tomato paste. I can't remember what else, y'all, but yeah. Okay, I made some baked beans as well, and I didn't have any green pepper. I was thinking about picking that up from the store, but this was already cooking in the oven. So this is the home style, which I like, the country style Dakota's Aldi baked beans, but I think we already ate those. So all we had was home style, and they must didn't have country style that day I picked it up, because I never pick up any other kind. And then I put 1 can of the grill style, southern style barbecue beans in here. I put just 1 can. So 2 cans of the large home style, 1 can of that, and then I cooked the bacon up on this skillet. And Jason has cooked on this thing, y'all, twice. I shouldn't sit this on top because it'll scratch it up, and it cooks so good. But I see why he wants to use it. Actually, he done cooked on it 3 times, y'all, making a sandwich, a toast or something today. So baked beans with bacon, some onions, and I sauteed the onions over here, and then I mixed because the recipe called for the bacon grease together with the onions and the peppers. And so when the bacon was already, you know, almost done, I kind of started mixing the bacon with the onions, bacon grease with the onions. Okay, so that's in here. Some brown sugar. And I didn't put any ground beef, y'all, because I didn't have any ground beef defrosted. I got stuff splattered everywhere. I didn't have any ground beef defrosted at the time. And I had to sit this in warm water. And it's that grass-fed beef that's from Aldi, the 1 pound. So I had to put it in water right quick, y'all, some warm water in the sink so it can defrost real quick, so I can get meat, so I can have some chili. But anyway, that's why I didn't put none in this, because I already had this in the oven cooking the entire time, way before the car messed up. I think Worcestershire sauce. No, I put some liquid smoke in here. Because I put some liquid smoke in here because I didn't have any Worcestershire sauce, but a whole bunch of other stuff. I'll find the recipes and put them down below. And then lastly, y'all, I never hardly cook ribs. Let me see if I can make my camera brighter. All right, that's a little bit better. So I just picked up 1 slab of ribs, and it was like $12. It was Smithfield's. I was like, oh Lord, was Smithfield's one of the ones with the Corona? I don't know. I know Tyson's was, but anyway, just said a prayer over it, y'all. Okay. So this is just 1 slab of ribs, and I will put the recipe down below. And it was really simple, y'all. I made a rub. I think I explained it. I made a rub. I put it in the refrigerator for an hour. Next time I do it overnight. And then I put it in the oven for 250 for 2 hours. And then I put it on the grill. And then it's done. So my spatula is, you know, it has those edges over there, so I was able to just cut it like that. I'm gonna cut it even smaller. I don't know if the boys gonna get none. You know how when you was growing up, like certain stuff you just didn't get, like steak. If your parents ate steak, you ain't even get no steak. Or my mama said growing up, they weren't allowed to get the breast. They had to get the white meat, and she didn't like that. But we were able to get mama let us get the white meat. But sometimes when they had steak, we didn't get steak. And if we did, we just got a little piece. So I know that it's probably already going to be looking because he's a little sedity. So I'll probably give him a little bit. But I'm going to make sure I save some for Jason because he went to work. And I don't want them to eat it up. They'll tend to eat stuff up from him. But anyway, y'all. This may become a regular in our house. But we tend not to buy this because it's so expensive. And then Jason and I, we kind of... I am talking a lot. Jason and I kind of think similar on some things, and some things we're totally opposite. And one thing is the ribs. We feel like it's too much work for too little of amount of meat, and it's so expensive and too much work to get it off the bone. But anyway, y'all. Okay, guys. So this is what it looks like all plated up. I know all in those different plates or pans, they just look terrible. Presentation is everything, but y'all know. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing all of that. So we have the ribs, the baked beans. I do want to try this again with the baked beans with the green peppers in it. And because I don't really never do that. I don't ever really do that. Usually I'm tired and I don't do all that. But you need to do it beforehand before you get tired. So I want to try it again. And then add some ground beef in it with the bacon and stuff like that. Because usually my aunts or somebody at a cookout or a family reunion, they usually do it like that. But whatever. I do need to put some tomatoes on my sandwich. But I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Okay. And this is what's for dinner. Hi, hopefuls. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel today. So I'm making dinner. We had some collard greens the other day, and I pulled those out. I need to put them back in the fridge. I don't know why I pulled them out, so I won't forget about them. But I had some chicken breast here, and this is a 5-pound bag from Aldi. It's still frozen. So usually when my chicken breast is frozen still, I rinse it off, and then I will use my Instapot. I will season it, use my Instapot so that what is that I want to say, y'all? My mind is somewhere else. So that it is seasoned real good, and I don't have to stand over it and cook it. And then when you season it and you put your seasonings in, like I have some onion in here, and I have some minced garlic, I have some by the complete seasoning, some pepper. It kind of just all infuses in the chicken, and I like that. But actually, this is a lot of chicken, so depending on what dish it is, they probably will eat it. But I'm going to go ahead and divide this into 2 different dishes I found on Pinterest. And it's a Caesar chicken recipe, and then like a bacon cheese with broccoli. Really super simple. So I'm going to divide it in like 2 different pans. And I have some mozzarella sitting out because it's defrosting. And yeah, so I probably need to pin a lot of chicken recipe because we have a lot of chicken, or I've been cooking chicken lately. And then also my mother-in-law is going to catch one of those. In our area, it's Rayford Chicken or Rayford Foods, and they've been having truck sales. So I haven't caught one yet. My friend Shell, she has went to one. Hey Shell, if you're watching. And then but my mother-in-law, she's going tomorrow at a grocery store we have in our different areas in Durham at Carly C's. So she told me to let me know if I wanted to get some or not. And I probably tell her yeah, and get her some chicken breast or some wings. I don't really care for thighs like that. I will get drumsticks, but I don't care for thighs. Anyway, y'all. So it's like 40 pounds of chicken, I think, y'all, for like $20 if I'm not mistaken. So Pinterest is going to be my friend if I decide to text her and let her know to get some chicken, because I got a ton of chicken already in there. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to put this in my Instapot, and I'm getting ready to go to Aldi because I don't have any broccoli. You just snack? I don't have any broccoli. And then this is what I'm eating. Beef and broccoli is by Trader Joe's. I threw the thing away. And so I said, Mom, why you I made this like probably an hour. I'm just now getting just a little bit, but this is what's left. I just needed something on my stomach. Jason did make like a ham sandwich with, he loves to use this griddle, y'all. Ham sandwich with some, I think he put mayonnaise or salad dressing on it, and it was just 1 piece of ham, but I didn't complain because I got on him yesterday about, don't use all the ham up. Don't use all the ham up. And so anyway, I'm going to Aldi to get some cheese. What are you doing? What are you doing? You making me lose my whole concentration. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. So he was having, so he made me a sandwich when it had no cheese on it. So I need to go get some sliced cheese. I need to get some shredded cheese. And then I think I'm going to get some Caesar dressing because that recipe calls for it. And I'm going to put this in the Instapot. And then I think I'm going to stop at CVS and do a really quick deal. They get their truck today, and I was waiting for the truck to come because I needed to get the Don to add into my deal. If you've been watching my CVS couponing hauls. Now, the last couple of weeks, y'all, and by the time y'all see this, it'll probably be late, I just post them on Instagram because those types of hauls take a lot of editing, or I like to put the coupons in there so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and they just take a lot of editing, and I don't have time for all that editing on top of other stuff I'm trying to do. I need to finish this. I said I was gonna throw the rest of that up. I'm determined to do that. So I only just had a little bit. I just needed something on my stomach so I won't be tempted to stop by somewhere and pick up a sandwich when I go out. But anyway, let me put this rubber in here and start this. I think it's gonna cook like for 25 minutes, and it's just gonna be put on the warm setting until I get back. And then this way, I don't have to worry about them. They up there in their rooms, turning it off for me, and then it's a good flavor. What is that? Where you going, inside? Back to your room? Huh? You going to JJ room? Okay. Okay, y'all. Hours later, I was going to show you guys when it came out of Kasori, the Instapot and stuff, but I was on the phone with Mama, and my regular camera is upstairs. So I'm sorry about that. So this one is the Caesar, baked Caesar chicken, and it was really simple. I will make sure I put both of the Pinterest or put the websites below. I thought I saw somebody walk by the window, y'all. Okay, so this is just chicken. I took half of the chicken and put it in here, so I hope they don't like one more than the other, because then I'm gonna be like, oh Lord. But knowing them, they probably gonna eat all this stuff. So it's just sour cream. You're gonna mix it with some Caesar dressing, and not the dry dressing, but the dressing, and then some Parmesan cheese. It say you can sprinkle the Parmesan cheese on both sides. Now with my chicken, a lot of times when it's like a chicken meal like this, I always cook my chicken first, y'all. I always do. I can't mix. I can, but I like to cook and season my chicken first, and then if it's something you add on top of it or you mix together, then I will put my ingredients together. That makes sense, y'all. So y'all saw I cooked my chicken first. Then I used the grated Parmesan because I just thought it would taste better, even though it's not the healthiest. What I had left, the grated Parmesan, and I put it on one side of the chicken. I was too lazy to flip it on the other side. And then, when I say grated, I mean the Parmesan that you put like on spaghetti in the green container. And then I picked up from the Aldi some shredded Parmesan, what you see on top. And I just used the rest of that because most of the time it ends up going to waste anyway. So I went ahead and put it on top, but I did put some on it before I put it in the oven. Then I just put some parsley on it for garnish, and then it made, I think you can broil it, but it was starting to turn brown anyway, so I didn't. I think the directions was to broil it. Then over here is the chicken. You probably see tons of recipes where it's broccoli, cheese, bacon. Is that it, y'all? And ranch. So what you simply do on this, you put the chicken on the plate. I do add pepper on top of each one, you know, just for some more seasoning, y'all. Some pepper, and then I put some bacon bits. You can use real bacon. I'm sure it is probably so much better, but I didn't want to do all that, so I just did the bacon pieces from Aldi. Some of it might be bacon bits because I used what was in the refrigerator and I opened up a new one. Then drizzle some ranch dressing, and then I put the broccoli on top, and then I put the cheese, shredded cheddar, and the shredded mozzarella on top. Then I was gonna make some white rice here, but what I just did was, this is Jason's lunch container, Rubbermaid container. So this is 2 bags of the Trader Joe's brown rice. It don't look like, well, it may look like it's brown, but I put some stuff in it. It kind of looks like almost white rice. But they probably gonna go through this and kill this too. I seasoned it today. I usually put just some butter and that's it. But I put a little bit of onion salt, and I put a little bit of garlic salt in it, just a little bit. Because last time, Smarty Pants Josiah had something to say. He was like, did Mama put anything on it? And I was like, and Jason was like, I don't think she did. And I was like, this is a microwavable bag too. So at Trader Joe's brown rice, they have a microwavable, which you get 3 bags. So I was like, I put butter on it, and I always put like some salt and some pepper on mine. So I forget that they don't do that. So I was like, let me go ahead and put some seasoning in this. And then this is the can Mrs. Holmes, and I actually wanted some string beans with this, but Mrs. Holmes greens, and it was like 2 cans, and I wanted to use this up and not go bad, so I heated it up in the microwave. And that's it. That is what's for dinner. Nobody is down here, so I'm gonna eat in peace, because yesterday, oh, it's a bird going by the window. Yesterday, Sal just was like, I don't like this, and nah, and can I have something to drink? And I'm like, let me just eat in peace first before I fix 11 plates. So that's what I'm about to do. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, y'all. So this is not, well, it's early dinner, or no, it's a late lunch. And so I mentioned to Jason I wanted some bacon. I wanted some some bacon, some pancakes, and some eggs. And so he came down here and made some. And he can make breakfast really, really well, because he used to work at Biscuitville, and he can cook. His mama taught him to cook some stuff, but of course I take over. And but anyway, and I mentioned, I think last week, it was something I made and it was really good, and I said, I just want somebody to be able to make food for me, and I could just sit down or whatever. So anyway, he came down here, he made some bacon, eggs, and I'm gonna put some cheese on it, and some pancakes. Love him. Hi, hopeful. So today for dinner, we are having grilled chicken. I should have cooked 2 bags of chicken, because maybe Cottrell will get him something on the way home from work. I'm hoping, because it's not gonna be enough. Some grilled chicken. I seasoned it with onion powder. I think a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning I had in a packet, because it's really concentrated. So I just did a little bit. The By the Complete seasoning. Some adobo seasoning, some pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, and then I did put a little bit of liquid smoke. So they also are going to have boiled potatoes. I decided that I wanted boiled potatoes, so I cooked them really, really quickly. But originally they were going to just have some brown rice. This is Trader Joe's brown rice. It comes in a pack of 3, and this is just 1 pack. So Jason's plate, I haven't made mine, has like 2 starches, which normally I don't do that. And the broccoli, because broccoli can be kind of starchy too. But they will demolish this chicken like it ain't nothing. And so then this is a steamable bag of broccoli, and I just put a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese on it. Sometimes, most of the time, I would say 80% of the time, 90% of the time, we just have it regularly. We don't put cheese on it or whatever. But anyway, some pepper and some By the Complete seasoning on this too. So that's it. These are the canned potatoes from Aldi, and I usually doctor them up, fix them up. Some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper, and some Lawry's low sodium seasoning salt. Just a little bit. And that's what's for dinner. I may make grilled chicken tomorrow too, just to make the chicken. Sometimes you're just like, okay, I got all this chicken, what am I gonna do with it? So I may do this again. All right, this is what's for dinner. Hi guys, this is what's for dinner. Sorry about the TV. I have to go all the way in there, and Josiah's always misplacing we're not watching the fire stick right now, we're watching regular TV, the news. He's always misplacing the remote. Okay, so I'm gonna make this real quick. So I have made this off and on occasions, but for years, and I was going to use this when I was doing budget meals. You guys remember I was doing that. If not, I will put a playlist below. I didn't forget about that, but this was one of the budget meals I was going to do. Sometimes you are a little hesitant to share certain things because you're not sure where your audience will receive, but I'm getting to the point where it is what it is. Almost 40, it is what it is. So banquet family size meal is something, one of these, the Salisbury Steaks is something that I love ever since a kid. I know some people may frown upon it or whatever, but I do pick this up when we want it, or if I'm tight on the budget. For many years, they have went up. It used to be like $1.97, or Walmart used to have a brand, but I didn't see it anymore. But I like Banquet. And now it's $2.97. I seen it when it was $2.50. I seen it when it was $2.20. You get two of them usually for my family. Two is fine. Sometimes I may need to get three, but usually two is fine. You get 6 in a pack. It already has its own gravy, and then I will add rice to it. And then this is, which you can get a big bag of rice for $1 something. And then also I wanted some collard greens, and these are the Margaret Holmes collard greens. They're $1.24. I was price matching some stuff today, and it looks like Mama said she saw on the news just now. I was just talking to her that Walmart did pretty good. I guess everybody was going to Walmart and Target online sales. So I noticed that some of their stuff was a little bit lower. So I don't know if that's why or not, but it was $1.24. So that's an easy meal. You pick up 2 of these for $2.97. That's $6. Most of the time you should always have rice or mashed potatoes on hand for a filler for your family. And I got stuff all on the plate over there. And then some greens. So I'd rather have fresh, but this is quick and easy, and for $1.24. I actually got 2 cans because my family, so that's $2.50. Thanks, babe, for turning down the TV. $2.50, and that's a quick and easy dinner. All you have to do is put it in the microwave, heat it up, and make your sides. You can do mashed potatoes if you want, but this is what's for dinner. Guys, so this is what we're having for dinner. I actually forgot to turn on the camera and say what we were having for dinner. JJ just left. Saya and I are still eating. And yeah, and this is Trail's plate. So I was like, wait a minute, I ain't even recorded. But it's just spaghetti. This is one of my quick go-tos to make it look like I did something today. And I like to use turkey. Oh, I recorded this. I have to see if I can edit that video and put it with this video. So I love to use ground turkey for spaghetti. To me, it tastes better. And I like to mix it with Italian sausage. It could be hot or the mild, but I like mild is my favorite. And I like it. I used to mix it up, and every blue moon I would do it separately. But lately I've been loving doing it separately, and then it's best for me because I make sure I get less noodles on my plate and more sauce, meat sauce. And then we have some French string beans over there. I did use some minced onion to season it. And JJ, be careful. Make sure that plate don't fall off onto the carpet. Thank you. And season it with onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and I think that's it, y'all. So this is what's for dinner for today. And I didn't do any bread because I didn't have any. We could have did the Sara Lee bread right there. I'm looking at it now. The Arsenio, what's that? Arsenio bread? Artisan. But y'all know, anyway, this is what we had for dinner. This is the bread that we could, or I could have made for them, but I didn't. But they'll be okay. But they've been snacking anyway. But this is the bread I was talking about. It's really good. Mom. Hey y'all, so this is what we're having for dinner today. We're gonna have some Hawaiian rolls, and then we're gonna have some barbecue chicken wings, drumettes, and then we're having some zucchini spiral. This came from Trader Joe's, and I just seasoned it, and I just added a little bit of mozzarella cheese so it'll be appealing to them. I don't mind zucchini, but yeah. And then some rice. This is the Northside's rice. I haven't bought this in a long time. I used to get it a lot when I was couponing a lot. They used to have coupons for this a lot. But yeah, so I picked up 2 bags of that. So hopefully I'll be able to stockpile some of those things that I used to coupon, but I haven't been able to coupon at my local grocery store like I want to, like Harris Teeter, and I want to try Publix. But anyway, y'all, this is what's for dinner. And I'm fixing my plate and chillaxing, and they come down here and eat when they feel like it. So this is what's for dinner.